What's up, peeps? Archie here. Sorry for the delay. Can you guess? Can you guess why there was a delay? I'll give you a hint. It's the same reason why there's always a delay. That's right. Food. I was finishing up dinner. But we're here now. Hello, veined visitor. Well, you have a new username, I see. Dang. I'm not gonna be able to... But I was calling you Blue Raspberry for so long. How am I supposed to call you now? Just Vain? Am I supposed to call you Vain? Is that it? Like, what do I do here? Anyway, welcome to the return of the Obra Dinn. You can still call me Blue Raspberry. Okay, good, because I love Blue Raspberry. The flavor. Sorry, I'm trying to keep it platonic between us two. I don't know you well enough yet. But yeah, we are hopefully finishing up Return of the Obra Dinn. Playtime 4 hours. We've only been playing this for 4 hours? Wow. Yeah. So we're gonna continue this. Where we last left off, we got the bad ending. But now... all we have left to do is figure out where the fricky frack all of these bodies are, and who they are, and why they are. I got 900 points, yay! And you'll also see there's a new emote, courtesy of our very own Crumbs, I believe. God dang it, I forgot to check on... I'm almost certain it's Crumbs on our Discord. So if anyone wants to put in exclamation Discord for those who want to join in, and also go show your support. Archie equals frogs. I am frogs? What? How am I a frog? What do you mean I'm a frog? I'm clearly a bird. But anyway, yes. So we have quite a bit to get through. We are currently sitting at 12 out of 60 names. The frog emote? I have a frog emote? I didn't even know. Unless, is that hat one supposed to be? I thought it was just me wearing a hat. I don't know what you're talking about with frogs. But anyway, I read it wrong. What did you read wrong? It doubles through doorway. Hello. Oh, the pop emote. Yeah, me going... Yes. Hello, Crumbs. Do you see the emote above my head? Someone used the emote. It's very good. Thank you. Thank you so much. You can also probably use it yourself. I don't know why I referenced chat. Like, you could probably see that. Oh, yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. It is so good. And I'm looking forward to it being used during the birthday stream at the beginning of September. I probably won't be streaming the day of, because my birthday is September 5th, and I think... I forget what day that is. I want to say it's a Tuesday. Though I might be technically streaming then. I might be in a collab. But yes. The urge to make RT emotes. Good. Let the urge flow through you. Not that way. That sounds weird. Oh my god! Hello, Diabetes! Thank you for the raid. I wish I could give you a shout out right now, but I am currently... You know what? We haven't done anything important in this game. Here, let me just quit out of this real quick. I've been swarmed by the beehive that I have. Here, let's give you a shout out, Diabetes. Thank you. You were also playing Obra Dinn. Ah, I see. Okay. Well, hello for everyone joining. My name is Archie. I'm a hummingbird VTuber, and we are about I don't know. We've been playing this game for 4 hours. We got one of the endings, the bad one, but I'm hoping that we'll be able to kind of finish it up today. I'm not sure how or why or when, but we will. Mostly I'll raid and run, then haven't gotten to the ending. Oh, that is very, very fair. I definitely understand. But yes, for those of you who want to stick around and maybe help me solve some of these gruesome deaths, I would very much appreciate it. Why is my chat... God dang it. Now I have to close this down again. It's always something. It's always something. Okay. Let's try this one more time. Oh yeah, I'm gonna celebrate. And, yes. So, we have completed the game once, technically. We got the bad end. And, we're gonna be finishing up the rest of it. Thank you again for the raid, Diabetes. I hope you have a good day. And, yeah, let's dive right back into it. So, we are currently... We currently have 12 fates solved. So that means we have 48 left to solve. I don't know if I can do that on my own. I mean, I've been practicing with logic puzzles off in my own time, but, you know, one extra brain cell or two from chat is welcome right now. So, here's what I'm thinking. This may be one of the very few times where I allow backseating. Not like giving away the answers outright, like, oh, this body is this person. Like, don't go looking at the wiki or anything. But if you want to try and, like, solve it alongside with me, that would be pretty cool. There was something that I sort of, noticed. And that is... Oh, sorry. Like I said, I just had dinner. But anyway... I was looking through all the pictures here, and I noticed that here it says there's Formosan royalty, and we already had these two. I think we also had you. This was the only person who was missing. So I just had to look for the other person who's from Formosa, and then we were able to solve that. So that's why we're at 12 instead of 9, like we were last time. There's also, I don't know if we're going to be able to figure out all the gunmen, depending on, like, who they are. I noticed that there are a bunch of faces that, I don't know. There are a bunch of faces that I don't know, like, what their occupation is, although... That's so many people. It is. It really is. Archie to Barchie. Why is your name a different color? What the heck happened? It was green. It's like that teal color, and then it turned to red. Weird. But, something that helps is that we know, at least when it comes to, like, the topmen, all the people from China are topmen. And that means they're going to be working on the sales. So that is helpful information. Basically, we have to... God, this is going to sound real bad. Basically, we have to racially profile people. Ugh. And figure out, just by deductive reasoning, oh, this person looks like they could be from China. Let's just guess one of the names. That's going to be... That is very... I don't know how I feel about that. But anyway, that's going to be... A tool in our toolbox. We can, like, figure out where people are from this. We have the sketches, and then what else? We have the deck plans, which doesn't really help, maybe. We have the crew, we have the life at sea, and that's about it. We know that this unknown soul was crushed. This person is playing cards in the Life at Sea photo. We don't know who you're playing cards with. All we know is that you are playing cards. And then... If they were, like, working on cargo stuff, lots of people in one space makes me feel unable to breathe. Oh man, that is very unfortunate. I I don't know. For me, when I feel claustrophobic, it's mostly like when I can't move myself. Like, it doesn't have to be around other people, but if there's a tight space that I have to squeeze through and it's like very, very narrow, there's not a lot of like breathing room, that's where I start to get like very antsy. Very, very antsy. But okay, so this person was most likely just a regular like crew member because they don't have like any sort of, I don't know, they were just doing manual labor, right? So it's gotta be either Nikishin, Toporov, Nathan Peters, like any of these names. I just wish we knew. Because it's only from the one. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the hardest guy to figure out. And then you were here. A bitter cold. There were 3 people who died here. And I might want to... So let's see. Solomon Saeed, we know it was him. Aw, agoraphobic. Fear of open spaces. Yeah. I mean, I'm a bird, so unfortunately I can't really relate to you there. I like my open space. I like having a big wide view of the sky and stuff. But with a very long broom. Oh, right, because of being in Australia. Okay, so there was you who died of an illness. You also died of an illness. And then the cow died. That was the other thing. Well, same as the other fellow. Some lung disease, not consumption, made worse by the cold. Will it spread? If so, we'd all have it. They must have picked it up at the Lasker house. I checked all hands just now. Everyone's healthy. And him, what are his chances? I gave him some laudanum. We'll see. Okay. So this guy... I'm guessing the first memory was, yeah, during the cargo. I guess we could go see... I wish we could just, like, replay memories so that we didn't have to, like, go all the way back down to the deck or anything like that. Using the book generally identified, deduction ratings, fate validation. Like, I wish we could just click on this and then be able to go there. But we know you're on the cargo deck at least. Or I'd like to fast travel there as well. That would be nice. But okay. Oh, there was another thing I wanted to check, though. I wanted to see... glossary. I want to make sure that I got all the terminologies correct. So, midshipman, officer in training, assists various officers and tradesmen in order to learn ship operations, usually of privileged status. Okay, so these are going to be sort of the higher-ups. Like the supervisors underneath the managers. So, they're going to be hanging around the bigwigs. The topmen, they work on the sails and the rigging, which is network of ropes and chains supporting the mast used for working the sails. So anytime we're up in the sails, we need to see what they're all about. And then the seaman is just a low-level crew member responsible for general manual labor. Mid-deck, above the lowest deck, storage cabins, animal pens, ship's steering tiller. Okay. So that is about it. Purser, cargo value and trades, manages a small item store for crew. Okay. So we are going to go back down here. We're going to go to the cargo deck. We're going to see what the other guy is up to. And then kind of take it from there. Cargo deck is the lowest, correct? Cargo hold, yes. Okay. So we just go all the way down. Oh, right. And there's also the fact that we did one of the endings. So now I think the Lazaret, if that was what it was called. Yeah, the Lazaret should be open now. Because we got one of the endings. We returned his book. I can't see that being a reason why it wouldn't happen. Alright, loose cargo. And you're like, oh no, dropped cargo, you're dead. God, just hearing all the gore and violence in the back. Okay, so you're just there. Are you the guy we're looking for? I think you might be the guy we're looking for, actually. Tap? No, you're Solomon Said. Okay, so you perished. You're the guy we're looking for. You're the unknown soul who succumbed to a tragic illness. Okay, so we know that you are a seaman. We know that much. And you succumbed to a tragic illness. Wait, but you're in 4 memories. So you were in Loose Cargo Part 1, you're in Loose Cargo Part 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. And then you were in a Bitter Cold Part 1, you were sick. And then you were in a Bitter Cold Part 2, because you were dead. Okay. So let's see. We know that you are a seaman. Nikishin, Toporov, Nathan Peters, John Naples. I'm gonna guess you're either one of the... You're one of these 4 people, or... I'm gonna go stop real quick, BRB. Oh no. Oh no. It's because there's too much love in chat. Okay. Well, the other guy who perished was also from India. Maybe that would mean that there were 3 people from India who got the illness. So that would mean Renfred Rajub, Abraham Akbar, or William Wasim. I guess we could always just, like, put down a guess. Oh no. Oh no. That's so sad. Let's see. There are also, if I'm not mistaken, there are 4 names from India, right? India, 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 and then that other guy was from India too. Let me just... I don't... No, stop. How do I open the book to an area that's not this page? Underway, Justice at Sea. So that means these are going to be all the crewmates. Although I think you are somewhere else. But anyway. Okay, let's head out. Time to go scare the raccoon away. Oh my god. It's just going to be a daily occurrence for you, isn't it? It would also help if we knew what... It would also help if we knew what a Lasker house is. Because I don't know what that is. So, like, maybe that would be decent enough backseating. Like, if someone could tell me what a Lasker house is, and it would give me more of a clue as to what they were maybe doing beforehand that would have maybe gotten them sick, that would be very, very helpful. And then... escape... No, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Okay. So you, and then the cow was slaughtered, but that's whatever. Okay. Lasker House is a cheap accommodation often given by Christian missionaries in England. Most inhabitants were Indian or Chinese. Ah, that would make sense then. That would make sense. Alright. Which means that you, unknown seamen, are also, as I thought, probably from India. So you're one of these three. Okay. We will keep that in check. Now let's see, is this... That still isn't unlocked. What the heck? It should be. Right? I gave you the book. Let's, bargain, chapter 8. Chapter will remain unknown until you leave the ship and return the book to me. Except the last time we did that, we did so in such poor quality that he just straight up died. This Henry Evans. Oh, but also, if I'm not mistaken, there is a passenger aboard. There are a few passengers aboard. Emily Jackson, Miss Jane Bird. Yes, we know where Jane Bird is. Jane Bird is alive. She's in Morocco. Which means that, I think she was on that escape boat. So if we go back and then go to escape in the Lazaret. Yeah, I can't access the Lazaret for whatever reason. Escape. So you probably succumbed to an illness. Put me down, let go. You're in a bad way. The squid, where's my Frenchman? Squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart. The beast is dead? How? Then a curse like that does not lift for nothing. Okay, yes. 5 others were present. Later on that night, Paul Moss. Paul, look out. Yep, okay. So we know from here that some of the others present was one of these two. So one of these two is Miss Jane Bird. Do you want some intel on the bargain? It's not really spoilery, but I don't want to thrust info at you. If it pertains to how to get into the Lazaret, then sure. But otherwise, I think I'll be fine. And you were sorted by an unknown attacker. So I think I need to go back up there and figure out who got you. Oh god, okay, it's tab. Bargain will not be unlocked unless you correctly deduce all fates on the boat to which you currently have access. Ah, I see. That's gonna be fun. Okay. Well, let's go figure out which one of these people is Miss Jane Bird. I'm pretty sure I know who it's gonna be, but just to double check. Alright, let's see. If I were in escape, I think it was you. Let's find out. Oh no, this is part of the doom. Okay. Over my dead body, you bloody Dane. Okay, so the guy who died is Danish. I think we already knew that. Yeah, Lars Lind. And you were clubbed by some other guy.
How is that? No cause for trouble, boys.
This guy, we don't know where you're from. All right, but we know that you are a crew member. We know that you're an unknown seaman. And you disappeared in the Doom at the very end. Okay. Ugh, why do they all have to be so hard to deduce? Oh, you look like you're in a business suit. Interesting. But I know that there were some wrecks going on, like people trying to escape the Doom with the tentacles rising up and stuff. I saw some lifeboats that were being tossed about. So it's possible that they... God, Dang it. It's possible that... And then it's you again! I remember that face. You're like, oh no, what's going on? It's that guy. It's that guy. Okay. So that means that you are also an unknown... No, you're not Leonid. What the heck? No, 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 no! I had Leonid Volkov on another guy. This guy has the YouTuber thumbnail face. He really does. He really, really does. Nikishim, Toporov. I don't think you are one of those two. Either George Shirley, Samuel Peters. I also forget, where is Sierra Leone? I do not recognize that country name. But dang it, I already had Leonid Volkov. You were...
What?
You were up there. Oh, and then there's you. You're the businessman. You're the businessman who was part of the Justice at Sea. You're possibly the purser. You are very possibly the purser. But you disappeared. Because you had a book with you. I'm just gonna say you're Duncan McKay for now. West Africa? Okay. Now, can we head back up there? Because I remember there are some bodies. Oh, right. No, I remember. The guy who landed on this, I think. I think you were up at the top. Yeah, you got struck by lightning. I remember. You were electrocuted. Which means... Work fast, the wind is alive. Okay, which means that you are one of the topmen. Which means that you are either Omid, Huang Li, Ji Zhang, Li Hong, or Wei Li. One of those. Hard to believe people actually survived that. Yeah, getting struck by lightning. Some people have been struck by lightning multiple times. It's like, dang, you gotta have, like, rubber bones or something. Okay, Maba, just known as Naba? Maba? Okay. So we don't necessarily know who you are. Oh, right. You. Do I already know your name? Yeah, you're Charles Minor. And then there's you, who we also don't know. We got you, who was shot with a gun. Wait, when were you shot with a gun? Perished in the Escape Part 3. God dang it! So many people. We have to keep track of. Okay, and then there's you. There's gotta be a good way to, like, know who these people are. Live in Lightning Capital. Always hear about it happening. Really? That is very interesting. Last one on the news was a kid who was seemingly fine afterwards. Wow. Wow. You were clubbed by Captain Robert Wittrell. Oh, at the end. Okay. Which means that you were part of the mutiny. Okay. So again, we know you're a topman. I guess we can go around and just, like, say that these people are topmen. Unknown Soul is a topman. And that'll help narrow it down a little bit. You're also a topman. And wait, how many people were present? 14? Jesus. You, topman. Okay. Oh, you. Hello there. That doesn't look good. Can we get a better look at you? Because it looks like you're barely holding on. Come on, there's got to be a better way to look at you. Why can't I not look at this thing? Kid's going to become a superhero when he hits puberty. He's going to become the next Shazam. There we go. Ah, okay. Well, you're in a turban. You're a topman. You could be Omid Ghoul. Gull. Could also technically be from New Guinea. But we're gonna go with this. Just in the hospital bed, chilling, gaming happily, if I remember correctly. Oh, boy. And then, where did you... You disappeared in the Doom. Okay. Well, good to know. And then, there are also a bunch of people here. Oh, that were keeping this upright. I see. Can I go investigate them? No, I can't. Alright. So, all I know about you is that you got electrocuted and that you're one of the topmen. The first memory of yours was over here. Okay. Good to know. Oh, there's you. Oh, right. This is when the soldiers start coming up. Right. Oh my god. There's so much that happens on this boat. Okay. But that's not what I was looking for. I was looking for the escape. Where does that happen? Escape. So first there was you. Put me down, let me go. Uh-huh. Yes. So you were all like, the curse is gone, and this thing happened, and then last one, move quick. Okay. And then it was all like, oh, this ship is kind of cursed. Let's leave. Let's vamoose. You're on the stern deck. Okay. So I think I might have just gotten the position wrong. I think that means you are over... Right, you're up there. Okay. I want to say it was you. Yes, part 2 of 6. Okay.
Last one. Move quick.
You'll not take the last part.
Okay, so that was Paul. He was killed by a swordsman. And that's you. You're the swordsman. You were shot by a gun. Oh, it was a topman. Okay. Yeah, oof indeed. Oof indeed. The ocean scares me, so maybe I just stay and hide. Yeah, the ocean seems to scare a lot of people. I'm relatively fine with it. I also haven't had much like experience with it, I guess, other than like going to the beach every so often. But oh, funnily enough, I am going whale watching at the end of this month, so there is that. But it's just going to be in some like inlets, some fjords, so I don't think we're going to go out into any like deep ocean, anything like that. God. I think, yeah, it is cool. It is very cool. Getting to live in a place that has whale watching tours. It's very nice. I went last year too, and I got to see some orcas. So we'll see what happens this time. I has Popsicle. Hello, Ark. You're just in time to help us figure out who these people are, because it would be very, very helpful. So we know that you are Topman, and you're all like, you will not take the last boat. Okay. And then there are 3 people who are escaped. We don't know who you are, but you're in 10 different memories. Where's the deck map? So you're part of the Unholy Captives. And then you got moved down here. Okay. No. It's not what I wanted. Wanted to figure out who you were. Okay. 10 memories. Show them on the deck map. Unholy Captives. I can't remember where that was. Whale watching is what I call watching a Genshin Impact stream. You're also part of the Soldiers of the Sea. You hid over here. Right, okay. But you were also part of a Bitter Cold, so you were on the deck already. Unholy Captives. Like, I can't remember what happened in Unholy Captives. I'll have to look at the summary again. Then let them go and shot. Okay. And then we got a lady with a baby over here, question mark? And then we have you. I don't know who you are either. But I think all of them escaped to Morocco. Because if this is Jane Bird, which I'm pretty sure this is Jane Bird. I'm pretty sure you're Jane Bird. And we know, because of that letter at the very end, we know that you are alive in Morocco. Which is not on here. What the heck? Morocco is in Portugal, is it not? Or, God, where is Morocco again? I am not good at global geography. What is... I want to say Morocco is either Portugal or Spain. But maybe it's actually part of... I can't remember. Where did this happen again? Escape. So there's the Azores, there's the Canary Islands. Yeah, I want to say like Morocco is somewhere over here. So loose cargo, then a bitter cold. And then you went through the Canary items, got the murder, the calling, unholy captives, soldiers of the sea. Oh, right, unholy captives was the mermaids, and that's why people started getting like speared by the dead mermaid, right? Soldiers of the sea, those things happened, the doom, and then somewhere around here is when the bargain happened, escape, and then the end. It was on its way back, but never made it. So they picked up this treasure somewhere around the Canary Islands. Interesting. Okay. What was I going to do though? Okay. So we know that you're Jane Bird. That means you have to be Emily Jackson. And we know you're alive. Can anyone tell me where Morocco is real quick? I don't know if all of them are going to be in Morocco, but it would be the best bet. Morocco's in Africa? Dang it. dang it. Okay, well, we know you're alive in Africa. We don't know where you're alive at. And we don't know who these two people are. I'm not this good at geography. Okay. That makes me feel a little better, at least. I'm not the only one. But that's why we're here. We're going to work on this together. We're going to hopefully find this out together, though it's already been 45 minutes and we have not made a lot of progress. We haven't made any progress, in fact. And then we don't know who these two people are. Okay. We know that you're part of the Justice at Sea. We have all the, like, important crew members. Oh, maybe these two are midshipmen. Maybe. Or not midshipmen, but... Well, no, maybe they are midshipmen. Maybe it's Peter Milroy and Thomas Lanky. That could be. Because they are right next to the mates and stuff. First mate steward. A midshipman. Oh, maybe these three are the midshipmen then. Okay, never mind. So Charles, you got exploded and you got knifed. That means that you two are something else. You're both wearing ties. You're both wearing ties. I don't think you're the carpenter. Oh, wait, we ran into the carpenter some other time. God dang it, I should have marked down who that was. Henry Evans was the surgeon? Henry Evans was the surgeon? That means he survived. Okay. Okay. So that's actually important information. That means that one of these two people is Henry Evans. And considering you... Okay. Yes. Okay. This is important. This is very, very important. Oh, maybe you're Henry Evans. Or maybe you're Henry Evans. One of these two people is Henry Evans. But considering you're hanging off the edge like that, I doubt you're Henry Evans. Unless Henry Evans was really just like, oh man! No, that means that this person has to be Henry Evans. And that would make sense too, because if we look at the memories on the deck map, he's part of the unholy captives. He survived here. He's part of the bitter cold. Okay. I'm really, really quickly going to look into something else. And then we'll come back up here. Goodbye. I want to go back, and I want to see if we look at the people down here in the crew. Where are they? Where are they? I know you were passed away somewhere on this deck. I think over this way. No. Is this not where the crew members were? Because this is the gun deck. Maps. Maps. Okay. Should have gotten a detective hat prop for this. I really should have. I really should have. That would have been good. Okay. Ship. Deck plans. This is the main deck. This is the gun deck. This is where the doom happened. Escape. Murder. Doom. Although, wait a minute. Escape Part 6. Didn't this say... Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit. Yeah. I remember now. I remember. which means that a guy named Brennan was still on board. Yeah, by Henry Brennan. Okay. Wait, this unknown soul was clubbed by Henry Brennan? What was your... What's all this? And that's it? Okay. But considering you're watching over all the gun people... Well, maybe you're not. You're definitely important because you have a hat. You know somebody's important on a boat if they have a hat. And also, first mate William Hoskett was there. But I don't think you're one of the mates. You're an unknown officer. You're not going to be Martin Perot or John Davies. You're not going to be the surgeon's mate. You're not going to be the carpenter. You could be the gunner. Let's find out. Glossary. So real quick. Gunner, military officer in charge of weapons and military procedures on the ship. And then the helmsman, rated seaman in control of the ship's wheel and general moment-to-moment navigation. Out of popsicles. Oh no! You should get some water then. Water would be good. Especially if you have some like ice cubes to go in. That is an admiral hat, is it? But I don't think that would make sense. Because the captain's right there. We got the first mate. We got the second mate. We got probably the third mate. And probably... Wait a minute, where is the fourth mate? Maybe you are the fourth mate. Huh. Okay. Well, maybe you are the fourth mate then. That would mean you're either... Yeah. General Google failed me right now. Oh, man. Why? At this most important time. Glossary. Let's go back. Mate. Officer or tradesman that supports and assists their superior. General mates help to run the ship and serve the captain's requests. Tradesman mate serves their superior. Yes. That is true. So... basically, that means you are the fifth in command. Didn't think I needed to know maritime stuff, but it's interesting, right? Like, this is one of those games that you get to learn. You get to learn, god dang it. Okay, that's not what I wanted. William Hoskett was gunned down by Captain Robert Witchell. Yes, we know that. We also know that you're playing a mutiny with people. You were part of the gun crew, and you were knifed down by someone. Where are they? Must be in here someplace. They're at the bottom of the sea. That's a lie. And then you were a topman who was clubbed down by Robert Wittrell, but we don't hear any dialogue. And then Captain yeah, the captain shot himself. Okay. So that means you're Henry Evans. You're alive in Africa. We know that much. But if you're Henry Evans, then that means the person next to you is the surgeon's mate. Because you're Henry Evans, so you're not Duncan McKay. You are... where is it? You're James Wallace. And you disappeared as part of the Doom. Oh, that doesn't bode well. Okay. Let's see. First memory was part of the Unholy Captives, where you fell down the stairs. You are part of... We're part of these people. Okay. Let's go back. So you fell down the stairs. You died of illness. You were crushed by a beast. And you're Solomon Said. Okay, which probably means you're another person from India? Question mark? No. That doesn't make sense. But maybe? Ugh. Okay. Well, we'll keep that in mind. Let's see. First mate. This just gives us all of that information. Okay. A cool art tool. Mind if I gush about in Discord? Of course! Of course, there is an art tag. You can definitely gush about your art stuff there. And if anyone wants to do !Discord, you can link the Discord in the chat, and other people can join if they want. If you haven't already, of course. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way. Okay. So, what was I doing again? Oh, right, I was trying to see... Wow, I've gotten so distracted. I was trying to see where the bitter cold happened. I was trying to see here. The surgeon's room. So that's gonna be on the Orlop deck. Which, yeah, is the third deck. It's over by the stairs. Okay. So this is the gun room. This is the Orlop deck. Okay. And that means you moved over here. No, I don't want to. Okay, so we know this person is from India because he's speaking to Syed. Which means you're either Renfred Rajub, Abraham Akbar, or William Wasim. We know that much. Okay. And then afterwards, there was someone else who was dying. Except, I forget where. Discord for nerds. Oh my god. I just noticed that part. Where did the other body go then? Where was it? Where did the corpse get moved? To the surgeon's room, right? Not in here. Neither of these are the surgeon's rooms. Unless... no. Actually, now I can't remember. Where is the... Bitter Cold Part 1. And then... what happened to Bitter Cold Part 2? Corpse was moved post-mortem. On the stairs. Oh, right. Okay. So you. Part 2 of 3. Yes! Okay. This is good. This is very big. Yes, we found Henry Evans. Yes. Okay, good. That means you're definitely Henry Evans and you're definitely James Wallace. We got that figured out. And you're touching the wheel. You know what it means when someone touches a wheel. It means they're in charge of the wheel. You're Finley Dalton. Also, we don't know who you... Where's your first memory? You were first on the main deck. Wow, I am so good at deductive reasoning. Why have I not looked at this before? Let's see. This unknown soul was shot with a gun by Edward Nichols. We don't know who you're part of. Okay.
Same as the other fellow. Some disease. Consumption.
And then who are you? You're decapitated. That's not good. But I would imagine you're one of the passengers. Because you're dancing along with people. Oh, maybe you're not. Okay. And we know that you're Nunzio Pasca. You're wearing an apron. Is that relevant to anything? The only other person that was wearing an apron was the butcher. So maybe you're one of the cooks? Gunner, purser, passenger, steward, substeward, captain, surgeon, midship, topman, seaman. Okay. God, every time I say seaman, I just get really, really self-conscious that I'm saying something else. Surprised there's nothing for, like... I'm surprised there's nothing for a cook. Anything on board. But now that we're done here, bitter cold. Well, yes, and him. What are his chances? I gave him some laudanum. We'll see. Okay.
They must have picked it up in the last
Ah, right. Jump scared. I got jump scared by this guy. Who are you? You're unknown, but you're one of the crewmen. And you're in 9 different memories? We don't know what happens to you, though. Interesting. Well... I would imagine you're one of the officers. You're either Martin Perot or John Davies, but considering you're so close to Edward Nichols and the other, and the captain, I would imagine you're Martin Perot. And that would make you John Davies. That's going to be my best bet. Yeah, because they all have the same hats. There's the captain hat, there's the first mate hat, and the second mate has that hat. The third mate has the same hat, and you have the same hat. That's gotta be right. That's gotta be right. Live 2D for pixel art. Also a Smash clone with interesting tool that lets you make your own fighters with custom art assets. Wow, that is very impressive. Maybe that's how people... Maybe that's how people made, like, Rivals of Aether and all those, like, sort of Smash games. Or maybe they had their own systems in place. Who knows? I think you figured it out. I think I did. But there's still so much. So much. There are also a bunch of other people in hats that seem very, very important. I don't know. Met an unknown fate. Well, where did you meet an unknown fate? Escape. You disappeared in the Doom. Oh, right. Okay. Also, wait a minute. I just realized something. Nope, not that. I just realized there's this... Oh, okay. I wonder if this was a picture taken... No, it couldn't be. These two people are definitely topmen. You were speared by a terrible beast. Ah, okay. Amazing how hats were literal status symbols. Guess they still can be, but it's always so formal. Yeah. Though sometimes, not very often, but sometimes, I like to wear like a page boy hat, something like that. Something simple, yet refined. Hoo-hoo. It's fun. And speaking of which, there's actually a hummingbird VTuber who does wear a page boy hat. His name is Sugar Chapeau, and chapeau is French for hat, so it's very fitting there. But yeah, definitely go give him a follow if you want. You know, we always support our fellow bird VTubers, especially the hummingbird ones. So, we already got all the Formosan royalty. We got all of you. We still need to figure out who you are. You were Abigail Hoskett. You're Emily Jackson. You're Miss Jane Bird. You're clapping. You're just there. You are literally just there. Soul appears in 3 memories. Those memories being... Actually, where do you appear? What the heck? You're in The Calling, Part 6. Unholy Captives. And Unholy Captives again. Interesting. But we don't know what happened to you. What was his name again? Who? Get out of here. I guess we could look and see what other passengers there are. There are no other passengers. We already got all of them. Okay. But we have all of these names down. The other VTuber... Oh, Sugar Chapeau. Spelled C-H-A-P... E-A-U, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's how you spell it. It's all one word, by the way. Sugar, and then chap, and then ew. So you're definitely not anyone there. You might just be an unknown seaman. Where do we go from there? I remember you from the picture. Yeah. We already got you. We got you. We got you. We got you. Probably. Well, we know you're Hong Sing Lao. And we know that you were shot with a gun. Okay. So, I think the plan from here... Since we figured out who Henry Evans is, which is very, very, very good, we can go back up to the top deck and maybe figure out what happened during the Doom and how all those disappearances fell through. Although, we have a bunch of, Let me see. Unknown Seaman, Unknown Fate, Unknown, James Wallace. Yeah, this isn't what I wanted. Okay, so succumb to a tragic illness. And we have Jane Bird is alive in Africa. And we have Henry Evans is alive in Africa. But, for some reason, despite those 3 names being... like there, they haven't been marked as complete, which means that something might be wrong. Also, maybe this isn't John Davies then. Maybe this one is actually Martin Perot. No. Okay. Well then what the heck? Because when 3 of them get marked as correct, then they just come through. And then it's like, bam, you've solved the puzzle, you solidified who they are. Captain, first mate, second mate. You gotta be the third mate. Right? Oh, why does this have to be so difficult? Okay. Well, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back and go see Abigail. Because she was talking to somebody at the time of her death. And we need to go see who it is. Hey, Abby. Okay, so you're talking to possibly Martin. Also, I like how calm she was. She, like, walks out here during all of this and asks, "Hey, where's the captain?" And he's like, "Are you literally insane? We are being attacked by a giant, colossal squid, and you want to know where the captain is right now? Excuse you, Abigail. Excuse you." Let's get out of here. We know that you were crushed by falling ring. Martin, have you lost your mind? Get back inside. Oh, okay. So that means you... Oh, yeah. It means that he's Martin Perot. I was right. I was right. Why did it not mark that as correct then? Excuse you. Excuse you. I should be correct here. What is happening? Why is this game not letting me beat the game? God dang it. We've already gone an hour and 10 minutes, and we haven't gotten any correct answers, apparently. We don't know what happened to you afterwards. Also, was this the last... Yeah, this was the last part of the Doom, so we still don't know what happened afterwards. Ugh. Okay. Gonna go do dishes and water my plants. Take care, Akechi. Oh my god, I just realized that Akechi and Archie both have very similar letters. If you replace that K with an R, then it's all over. God, why do our names have to be so close? But be a detective, Primps. Yes, I will. I will try my best. And then Emily Jackson and Jane Bird. I mean, I guess it could have been swapped around. This didn't necessarily have to be Emily Jackson or Jane Bird. I was just guessing. It could be that this is Jane Bird. Maybe I got them swapped around. Maybe that was it. Oh my god. I'm all... Okay, well, you didn't need to point that out. Now it just got awkward. The bargain. Okay, so let's try switching these two around. Let's say that you are, in fact, Emily Jackson. Ah! We got it right. We just had to swap them around. Okay. So Emily Jackson is alive in Africa. Oh, okay. John Davies was clubbed by Henry Brennan. And Henry Evans is alive in Africa. Yay. Bam. And bam. And bam. We're a quarter of the way through the game. Yay. Alright. But that also gives us some pretty important information in that this is Miss Jane Bird. And Miss Jane Bird is also alive in Africa. Okay. Good to know. And then you are also part of the boat, so I would imagine you're also alive in Africa. But we need to... Oh, that was Paul Moss. Okay. Oh, right! He was the one that was helping them. Okay. And we still don't know who stabbled you. But like, oh no, giant tentacle. And then there's you, who has 2 pistols, which is going to do so much to massive writhing tentacles. Okay, well, we know that you are probably someone important. So you could be a steward or something. See, you're yelling at people. You're yelling at people and you have a taller hat. So you could be Christian Wolf the Gunner. Or you could be Christian Wolf the Gunner. I'm going to say you're Christian Wolf. I'm going to say that you are Olus. Let's go with that for now. Let's see, we got some massive waves here. We got you being tossed about. Finley Dalton, who disappeared in the Doom. But, I mean, considering you're being grabbed by a giant tentacle, I'm gonna guess that you, probably died that way. You're probably eaten. Or drowned, one of the two. Cannibalized? No, you were devoured. Aha, there we go. Well done, 3 more fates correct. Oh, joyous day. Christian Wolf was blasted with a cannon. Finley Dalton was devoured. And Miss Jane Bird's alive in Africa. Yay! Look at that, we're finally making progress. Okay. And let's go back to the Doom, because that's just so much fun. That's not what I wanted to press. Okay. So, we know that you... Or wait a minute. So we got that right. Yeah, we know that this is Christian Wolf, which means this has to be Olus Waiter. And you were shot with a gun in part of the escape. So we'll have to go back there and figure it out. Yeah, party! I just love that emote. I think my favorite part is the little smile, just the... It's so good. It is so, so very good. I just love those tiny... And actually, now that I look at it closer, I feel like that art style is very familiar. I feel like the eyes are reminding me of like Star versus the Forces of Evil or something like that. I haven't watched the show, but I've seen like little snippets of it here and there on the internet. And I think that's what the eyes are reminding me of. But anyway. Bam. So, yes, you were definitely eaten because this tentacle is going at it. Let's see. That doesn't look good either. You're a topman who was also probably eaten by a beast. Probably the fact that there's a tentacle on you doesn't bode well. There's just so much for these tentacles to grip. They really need to do something about that in ships. Oh boy. That doesn't look good for you. Let's see. You have a hat. Oh! You're the bosun. Oh, the bosun survived! Okay. Thank you. Glad you like it. Just started teaching myself digital art. Oh, wow! That is really, really cool. I've always wanted to teach myself animation because I have so many, video ideas that I want to do. And animation is just so cool, but it also is very, very tedious. So it would take quite some time. And I don't know if I have that. So we know that you are the bosun. You maybe didn't die of an illness? Maybe you didn't die of an illness. Maybe you were poisoned instead. That's possible. But, I mean, I heard his heart beating. Let's see, we don't know what happened to you. I guess technically we don't know what happened to you either. But I'm just gonna say you were eaten by a beast because you have a tentacle on you. Though you have a tentacle on you as well. I don't know. I do not know. Wait, does it say you went disappearing? Met an unknown fate. Where? No, no. There we go. 14 memories. You disappeared in the Doom. Ah, I see. Okay. Well, considering that you are currently stabbing a thing, I'm gonna say that you are an unknown seaman. I feel like a noob, but emotes are fun. Emotes are really, really fun. Yeah. Especially that one. I can see it getting a lot of use. I'm gonna guess that you were probably crushed or something by the beast. But I can't make any deductions right now, unfortunately. And then you're a topman who was clubbed. You're also... Oh wait, you're the bosun's mate. Why is the bosun mate and the bosun so far apart? Weird. Alright. Anyone else part of this memory that we can go around? Animation is cool. Can't imagine learning something like that. Yeah, like I said, it is... Like, there's a lot. There's a lot to it. And I'm not gonna pretend like I know even half of what all goes on in it. But I feel like it would be fun. Alright. Well, that happened. And then after that happened, there was a body being drug around somewhere. You. Maybe one day, though, my partner jokes I could change hobbies constantly. Yeah. Yep, we know what happened to you. I don't know how we knew your name, but... Ugh, I don't like that. The gunner's mate, uh-huh. That would make sense, you're tossing a gun. You were knifed? When were you knifed? As part of the escape. Ah, okay. So, Okay. And you're John Davies. Okay. You're the unknown seaman. And you're an unknown topman. The Doom, yes, the Doom. Oh boy, the Doom. And there's still this goat. This goat has seen some stuff. Oh my god. There's also you with the rifle, Martin. You, another topman, you were eaten, probably. You were devoured by a terrible beast. Is that... Yeah, right, because you climbed up here and then you got, like, schmacked by a tentacle. And then Abigail comes out. Is that just a little piggy? Oh my god, it's just a little piggy. Look at it, it's so cute. Poor thing. It's gotta be traumatized. No one else in here then? Oh, right. There we go. Okay. So there are a bunch of people over here that got thrown about in a boat. Okay. So that means if we go back one step further to you. Yeah, you got exploded. You got effing exploded, I remember now. Okay. Well, we know that you're someone. You're not an unknown passenger. We know all the passengers. Let's see. You're back here. Maybe these people... Oh, right. These are the 3 midshipmen. Okay. So if you're one of the midshipmen, then that means you're either Peter Milroy or Thomas Linky. We'll go with Peter. Hey, Peter. Or maybe not. Maybe we'll go Thomas Linky. Maybe we'll go Peter Milroy. We'll go with Peter for now. And then you had a bunch of guns. Oh yeah, was there any, like, dialogue going on at this point in time? Get to the main bit quick. Hold on, throw it, throw the powder. Oh. Yeah, no, throwing the powder was not a good idea, Mr. Other Midshipman. Thomas Linky, probably. Okay. But wait a minute, where were you knifed? You were knifed by an unknown attacker as part of the escape. We have to go back to the escape, too. Okay. So, Peter Milroy perished in the Doom, probably. From an explosion.
Hey, buddy. Hi, friend. Look at me. I'm just a little tentacle. Come to give you a little head pat. Oh. I just want to give this whole ship a great big hug. That's what I'm doing. I don't know why you're all screaming so much.
This goat is just freaking the F out. There's still that piglet back there. But wait a minute. If that's what happened to you, I don't see the ship anywhere. Also, where's the rest of the Doom? I forget. Can we can't go down there. I think the rest of the Doom is escape. Yeah, on the gun deck. Okay. So we'll see if I can check the boat out from back there. Because it's either... It's either that those 3 got tossed out of the boat and drowned, or they were eaten by the beast. It's one of those 2. So let's see. Devoured by a beast. You were still on the deck. Betty ate him. I mean, it's possible. Oh no! And the YouTube thumbnail guy, he died too! Oh no! Oh no! Poor him. He didn't deserve that. Well, if you went missing during the Doom, it's possible that you were... We'll just say you were crushed by the beast. It's probably not accurate. I don't know. It's tough to say. Okay. So let's see. go to the gun deck. And then there's just a bunch of stuff that happened here. Is this part 5? Yes. Okay. So the cannon crushed him. But we don't know who you are. But if you're the first mate steward, then it's possible you're also a steward of some kind. Ship captain. Yeah, it's possible that you're a steward. Because steward, they're all dressed the same. So that would make sense. Oh! And that would mean that you are the fourth mate steward. You're Davy James. And you disappeared during the escape. He was the other guy on the boat! Okay. Okay. I've got places to go. I've got information. Where is the door? Actually, where is the door? This is not the door. Why can I go back here? What? Can't open that. Interesting. Okay. And then these people... It's the two midshipmen that end up getting perished later on. Let me in! Let me in! Okay, and then you... Third mate Martin. You're like, oh no! Wait a minute, if you're having such a visceral reaction, does that mean... What's happened here? Sir, loose cannon! She's heeling over, find your footing. Maybe you're the third mate steward. Maybe you're Roderick Anderson. Because like, no, my mate! Oh, what a crummy turn of events. And then who are you? You're Topman. And then that happened. Seems like pretty good weather out there. Okay. Anything else happening? Doesn't look like it. Okay. I have to go back and see Abigail. I think. No, I have to go back and see the escape. Let's get out of the doom. Let's get out of the bargain. Escape. Okay. So there was you. There was... This happened on the deck. Location of corpse, again, up there. And then the next one was on the gun deck, all the way back there. Oh, okay. Oh, right, the mutiny! The mutiny was happening. Okay. So after they escaped... there was something else going on. So that means I need to go back up there. I need to go back up there and see what happened to the ship. I need to see if that guy ended up... Escape part 36? Good. Oh, man. Emily Jackson with the shot. Oh! Emily Jackson with the shot. You were shot by Emily Jackson. Wow. Didn't know she had it in her. Well, there we go. Still an unknown topman. Oh. So the fourth mate steward... Black and white is rough at that time. Oh yeah, I'm very... This just filled in with color. Yeah, I'm sorry that you have to deal with this. But okay, you're still here, question mark. You're still on board. And then you're here like, ugh. Oh, William Hoskett. And does that mean... Who are you? You're a gun person. Okay. Oh, except the captain... Well, no. There's definitely like a spray of bullets there. Okay, so there's the captain. And then a topsman who was clubbed later on. Okay, well, we know what happened with you. That's good. But we still don't know what happened with you. You disappeared during the escape. All we know is that you're still in the boat. Or maybe you're not in the boat. I have to see if you stayed on board. So now we have to go back down below deck. And we have to find out. Yeah, he looks alive to me, but it says he disappeared. Which means that he either went in the boat with the others, which means that he's alive in Africa, or he stayed on board and did something else. I think you? Part 5 of 6. That's not what I wanted. I wanted number 4. Overboard? Yeah, I don't know. I really need to see what happened in part 4. There it is. Let's see. Enough. The captain can't be trusted. You have a plan? Yes. We'll take the ship and sail east. Trade wretched fish and shells for gold. Huh? Who's there? Mutiny! Mutiny! Oh, okay. So someone was planning a mutiny. This guy, John Davies. John Davies was loyal to the captain. Okay. But he was clubbed later. Which means that you... Wait. I recognize that hat. You're the gunner's mate. And you were shot by John Davies. Yes, we did it! We did it! Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Well done. 3 more fates correct. Awesome. Ollis Waiter was trying to do a mutiny. Roderick Anderson was crushed by a loose cannon. And Peter Milroy was blasted by an explosion. Yes! Which means we got the other guy correct. We are at 21... I'm pretty sure we're at 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yes, we're at 21 out of 60. We're over a third of the way there. I'm feeling good about this. I am feeling good about this. And there it is. Okay. So then we know you were clubbed later on. And that means that you were stabbed. And you were probably stabbed by this guy. Probably stabbed by Ollis. Probably. But would that make sense, actually? Maybe you were stabbed by John Davies. Because John's right there. Let me replay the memory. Okay. Let me try and hear the sounds again. Okay, let's listen. Okay, yeah, I think it was Davies who knifed him as well. So you were knifed by John Davies. And then you two were doing stuff. Right, you had just been shot. Who are you? Topman. Okay. Oh man. And there's the captain just having a rough go at it. They were planning a mutiny right underneath. Oh man. There's the sword, and the guy isn't there anymore. So maybe that means he did escape with the others. That would mean that Davy James is alive in Africa with the others. All right. Have to go to sleep. Have a good rest of the stream, Archie. Thank you. I hope that I can get at least half of the way there. If I can reach 30 of the 60 names, I will be very, very happy with myself. But yes, thank you for the good wishes, and I will try my best. I hope you have some good sleep. Okay. So we got you. I believe in you. Thank you. Was knifed by John Davies. That would make sense. We also have to figure out what happened here. What's all this, you dang fool? That would mean you're clubbed by Henry Brennan. Uh-huh. That would make sense. Okay, everything makes sense with this. We still need to figure out who this Topman was. And why they were going after... You'll not take the last boat. Okay, let's listen to the voices again. Maybe that will be a hint for us. Figure out where they're from.
Move quick.
You'll not take the last boat.
You'll not take the last boat. Okay. So we know that you are a topman. We know that you're a topman, and you're like, oi! You'll not take the last boat. So you're either Tiffany. You're either Timothy Butenment, Nicholas Botterill, Maba, I don't think so. Leonid Volkov, possibly. Or Lewis Walker. We're gonna go with Timothy for now. For now. And then we also know that that means you were stabbed by one Mr. Timothy Butenment. Possibly. Although we don't have 3 more fates correct, so maybe you're someone else. If not you, then does that mean Nicholas Botterill? Let's see, who's our topman that we still have? I guess you could also be Omid. You could also be Omid, because the person I have down as Omid right now is... where? Is you. Which might not necessarily be true. Alright. So let's say that you're Omid. And let's say that you were stabbed by one Mr. Omid. Huh, that's not right either. Okay. But I know you're a topman. I know you're a topman because of where you showed up. Probably. Because the first memory was on the cargo deck. Actually, 11 memories. Show memories. Yes, yes. You're part of the Doom. And you're in Soldiers of the Sea. Yeah, he was at the top. So yes, he is a topman. He's a topman for sure. And he's got a very gruff voice. I'll not take the last boat. So we know that Davy James is probably alive in Africa. Because you're right next to your fourth mate, steward. Yeah, you gotta be Davy James. So if that's correct, if we could figure out who these two are, which we already have you as the first mate steward because of Paul Moss. We know that you were killed by this guy. So as long as we can find out who this guy is, that will help us. Unknown topman. Well, let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 10 topmen. We have 10 topmen, and we know for sure that you're not going to be 4 of them. Because you're not Chinese. So you're either Omid, Timothy, Nicholas Maba, Lewis, or Leonid Volkov. Let's see if you're Leonid Volkov. Did I already guess that? Oh, that was Leonid Volkov. Okay. Well done. 3 more fates correct. Yay! Paul Moss was killed with a sword by Leonid Volkov. Leonid Volkov was shot with a gun by Emily Jackson. And Davy James is alive in Africa. Bam. Alrighty. There's 3 more names to our name. What's that mean for us? We are at 24. We're at 24. 24 is actually my favorite number, for those of you who didn't know. Because it's got a lot of even numbers, and I like even numbers. So yay! We got to a good spot. Alright. Oh, we're making so much progress. And if I'm not mistaken, that means that... no, not what I wanted to do. Q. I think we got everyone in the escape down. Let's see. We still don't know what happened with you, which I guess we should go check out. We know that you were stabbed. We know that you... And then... Okay, maybe you weren't knifed by Davies. Maybe you were knifed by somebody else. I need to figure out. Because there was a scuffle going on down here as well. You were dead, and you're like, that guy can't be trusted. Well, what do you suppose we do? Says John Davies. Oh! And then you were like, mutiny, mutiny. Oh, okay. So you were stabbed by Olus. You were stabbed by Olus, and then after you got stabbed, you were starting to crawl on the ground, and you're like, no, stop it. And then you shot Olus. I see. Okay. That's actually really very big. That's important. Because that'll help us solve the rest of this. So then what happened with you? Let's find out. Because this will be the last part of the escape that we need to figure out.
Put me down. Let go. Easy now. You're in a bad way. It's the squid. Where is my Frenchman?
The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart.
The beast is dead. How? How did you kill it?
We didn't. It left with the storm. Captain came up from the hold. Said he chased it off. You should rest.
A curse like that does not live for nothing.
Yeah, there's John Davies and stuff. And that was the midshipman who got knifed. The only other midshipman that there is. It's gotta be. And then the captain, yep, going to check out a disturbance that's gonna happen up there. As is the first mate. There's a trail of blood here. What happened to you? Actually, now that I see it, you're missing an arm. I think you bled out. I think this guy bled out a little bit. So you did not... you did not succumb to tragic illness, no. And you didn't expire from old age. You definitely got torn up somehow. Not decapitated. You're not dead. Or you're not alive, I mean. Eaten? No. Poison shot, speared spike, strangled, struck, suicide, torn apart, I guess? And what memories are you in? You're in the Unholy Captives. You're in the Escape, but then what happened to you? You're also in the Doom. Which is the last part that we know you from. Right. Okay, I remember now. He was getting pulled by the beast, if I'm not mistaken. Which means that his arm was torn off by the beast. I should go check that again real quick. Because if his arm was torn off by the beast, then that would be a cause for death, would it not? Let's quickly just go back through here. Hey, Abigail. Was it you? Yeah, the bosun. You had your arm right here, and then it's like, and then it gets ripped off, and then he bleeds out. So yes, we still don't know who you are, or what happened to you. All we know is that you disappeared in the Doom. You're currently stabbing this thing. Maybe it means you drowned. Maybe you were drowned by the beast. Alright. Well, okay. Where does that put us at now? Because... escape... Okay. So, we know that you were torn apart because your arm is missing. So there's that. And we know that you were knifed by Olus, probably. Because it was probably you who were like, mutiny, mutiny! And then, okay, 1, 2, So now we just need to figure out what happened with you. Maybe you weren't drowned. Maybe you were eaten. Or maybe... We'll just have you as crushed for now. You can't be crushed. I don't know what happened with you. I do not know what happened with you at all. Alright. That's everyone else. So, we can just leave. I don't think we're gonna glean any more information from this. But... now we can go revisit some other chapters, maybe. No, we know what happened with you. And now there's some topmen. We don't know what happened here. You were knifed by somebody. I guess we should look at these bodies again. Figure out what happened. Part 2.
Where are they? Must be in here.
So you were knifed by Robert Wittrell. We know that much.
They're at the bottom of the sea.
And we know that you were also clubbed by it. And that's all we know. But, who could you have been? Who could these 4 have been? You were speared, you were torn apart, you're just unknown. Where are all of your memories? Because you're in a lot of them. Loose cargo. Okay, so you're a crew member. You're just a general sea boy. But also, your accent means you're either Henry Brennan, Alexander Booth. Oh, right. Right. There was that other guy who's like, Brennan, get the thing. So if we can figure out who all was there in that memory. No, yeah. Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit. So if we can figure out who else was here. We know it was you. We know it was William Hoskett. Yeah. You are Henry Brennan. Yay! And we solved all the fates in Chapter 9! Yes. So, Henry Brennan was knifed by Captain Robert Wittrell. The bosun was torn apart by a terrible beast. And Thomas Lanky was knifed by Ollis Wader. Yes! Finally, my deductive reasoning skills are coming in handy. But we're also getting to a point where we might be calling it quits. I want to solve at least 3 more. I want to get halfway. And it seems like there are 3 fates. It seems like we can get to 57 out of 60. And that's it. At least that's what this seems to be implying, because that other area is grayed out. But okay. Let's real quick. So let's see, there are 2 deaths here, only 1 crew member. 1 crew member, 2 other crew members, so that's 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 2 disappearances, so that's 14 people. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19... 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Oh boy. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Wow. We don't know what happened with the bargains, so it's 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. Okay. So maybe there was another death there that was somebody else not on the crew. Maybe. But alright. Who did we not... We still don't know who this topman is. Okay. But who... Where are your memories? You're part of the Doom, you're part of the Escape, you're part of the Bitter Cold. Okay. Part 6, part 4. 2, 3, 4, 6. Then... Doom part 2, 3, 4, 7, and 8. And the end, the end, the end. But wait, you were part of the Escape. And you were also down there at that time. Let's see. Unknown topman was clubbed. And there was no dialogue. But we could go maybe hear some voices. Let's see. Yeah, and then you got stabbed. Okay. So all we know is that you are a topman of some kind. You are either... Oh my god, the pages, they're getting so small. It's good. Very, very good. So you're either Omid, Timothy, Nicholas, or Lewis. Let's just say you're Omid for now. Or... Maybe you're not Omid. Maybe I was right. Maybe this guy's Omid. No, you're not Timothy. Alright. So we're gonna have you as Timothy for now. And we'll see what happens there. And then we'll go out. Unless, is there somebody else here? Doesn't seem like it. But I'm very curious. The fact that Henry Evans seems to know what happened at the bargain, like, that implies... That implies that he was present, and that he knows what the captain did. Very, very suspicious. Alright. Well, let's see. What else did I want to do? What else can we maybe figure out? We already figured out everyone in the Escape. There's the bargain, which we have no idea on. There's the Doom, which a lot happened. We can maybe look at the Unholy Captives, because there were... Well, let's see. A Bitter Cold, there were 3 deaths. One of them was a cow. There's you, who we know that you are an unknown... You're either Renfred, Abraham, or William. We could always just, like, put that down. and go from there. And then a large cow. Okay. And then there was the murder, which we know that you were murdered by the second mate. We know that Hok Seng Lao, you've been found guilty by self-confession in the murder. He's done nothing wrong. Miss Lim, it's too late. So we know that you're Hok Seng Lao. And maybe you weren't killed by Christian Wolf. Maybe you were killed by Edward Nichols. Well, you're right here, so let's go do this again.
Hok Seng Lao, you have been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale.
Okay,
As captain
so
of this ship, and by the authority of the East India Company, and thus the Crown of England, I sentence you to death by firing line. Mr. Wolf, when you are ready.
Right, sir. Ready, men.
yeah, that is Christian Wolf. Okay. And wow, they're even lined up in the exact same spots. Interesting. But that would mean that you were shot by this guy. This was the guy who killed you. Okay. So you were killed by Henry Brennan, not Christian Wolf. Where is... There you are. So he was killed by Henry Brennan. I see, I see. Which means... Huh. Right next to the third mate. You're the second mate, which means that you are the second mate's steward. You're Samuel Galligan. Right? Right? Because if you're the second mate, and you're right next to the second mate, yeah. And we got the third mate steward, first mate, which means that you are the only other steward. You must be the captain's steward. Or maybe you're the ship's steward. And you're the gunner's mate, huh? And yeah, they're still there. Okay, so this is that picture. Interesting. First mate. Second mate. I'm just making sure I've got everything. Third mate with the third mate steward. All makes sense. And then fourth mate steward over there. We don't know who you are. We know who you are. We know who you are. We know who you are. Then who are you? So much going on here. Is that just a bird? What is a... Oh, it's a monkey. Why is there a monkey on board? You're the cook. That makes sense. You're the butcher. That also makes sense. Okay. We don't know who you are just yet. Lars Lind. Okay. Wait, when were you clubbed? You perished in the Doom Part 1. Wait, you were clubbed by an unknown attacker in the Doom Part 1. Where? Where is that? I want to figure that out. Let me on over my dead... Ah, right. Okay. You killed my brother. That was an accident. The ropes. Okay. Right. Okay. And that is up on the main deck. Well, then I will just take a quick dip out. I want to hear the voice. Believe it was you? Yes.
Let me on. Over my dead body, you bloody Dane.
Okay. So we don't know who you are. We know you disappeared in the Doom.
Get in the boat. Thought I'd forget.
I'm gonna guess that you drowned
Killed my
from
brother.
Beast. I'm guessing you were also drowned by the Beast. No. There we go.
What? No.
So these three were thrown off of the boat. And they either drowned or were eaten. One of the two. So you come off it. You are either John Naples, Alexander Booth, George Shirley, Samuel Peters, or Nathan Peters. Oh! It's one of the Peters brothers. Okay, you killed my brother. Yeah. Okay, so either Nathan or Samuel. It's Nathan! Haha! Well done, 3 more fates correct. So, Hoxangla was shot by Henry Brennan. Uh-huh. Oh, and that was Renfred. Nice guess. And then Nathan Peters was drowned by a terrible beast. Bam, bam, and bam. We're halfway through. Yay. Okay. Well, that means that these two are definitely... well, this is definitely James Wallace, and they definitely drowned. That's good. That's good to know. So you were drowned by a terrible beast. We need to figure out who you are. We know that you're just some guy. You're probably not from Russia. You're not Lars. I don't think you're Abraham Akbar or William Wasim. We're gonna say that you're Hamado Diom, then. So that would be 2 names. And then we'll go from there. Are there any other things happening right now? I'm starting to see shadows in the water. That's probably not a good sign. Alright. Alright. Okay. So if that was happening... And then... Where's part 2 of the Doom? Is that the guy who was... Yeah, Edward Spratt. Getting a very uncomfortable hug by the giant kraken. And there are all these people present. Okay, bam. Okay. But also, they didn't have Timothy Buteman. Like, that wasn't one of the correct ones. So that means that you're either Nicholas or Lewis. Or maybe not. You're not Maba. You're not Omid. Okay. But it's also possible that I have the other guy wrong. as well. Escape. Back to here. It's possible that I have you wrong. You could be Alexander Booth, George Shirley. You're not Samuel Peters. Where is Samuel Peters? So let's see. If that's Nathan Peters, that means you have to be... Oh! Samuel Peters was the one who got crushed. I see. That's why he was like, you killed my brother. And it wasn't my fault. It was the ropes. I remember now. Okay. And then the 12 others were present. It was his brother. And then all of these people. Right. Okay. Wait, Lars. Aren't you the Dane? Yeah, you are. And you perished in the Doom Part 1. You were clubbed by... Where was it? You were clubbed by Nathan Peters. Okay. You're clubbed by Nathan Peters. Okay, yes, that makes sense. And that means that... That means that Samuel Peters was crushed by the fallen cargo. Okay. So Samuel Peters was crushed by the fallen cargo. Lars Lind was clubbed by Nathan Peters. And that means we just need to figure out one more, and we'll have everyone. We got everyone figured out there. So we just need to start putting in names for this guy. You're not Omid. You're not Timothy. I guess I could put these down as well. Nope. Nicholas. Maba. Lewis Walker. Haha. Well done. 3 more fates correct. And we got all of them for the chapter 10 and chapter 1. Samuel Peters crushed by fallen cargo. And Lars Lind clubbed by Nathan Peters. Yes. Okay. We are making some awesome progress. Finally. Took us long enough. Took me long enough. I can't believe I've been just dilly-dallying this much. But okay, we're getting there. We are finally getting there. Unfortunately, I don't think this is going to be quite the end of it. But that just means we'll have more time to stream this later on in the week. So that should be good. We'll probably do this... I mean, if we're making this much progress, maybe we'll save this for next Saturday as well, and then figure out something to do for Thursday and Friday. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I know I'm definitely going to be playing Chris Tales on Thursday, and I'm going to be playing this next week as well. Tomorrow, I'm going to be wrapping up Tears of the Kingdom finally. We're going to be at the final boss, so that's going to be fun. And then what? I don't know. I'll have to see what other games we have in store. Probably something short. I don't want it to be, like, too much. Just because after next week, I'm going to be probably taking a little bit of a break. Have some people visiting, and we're going to be celebrating a birthday, so I want to make sure that I am there with them. But, yeah. We'll hold off for now. God, the fact that we're figuring out all these names and all these people, like, it makes me not want to stop, because I want to figure out the rest. I mean, we did the loose cargo. We figured out this. We figured out a bitter cold. So everyone's settled there. There's still the murder. which we don't know who this is. On your toes, boys. How can you do this? Load her up. We best push off. Let me go. Give her here, will you? Captain, slack the lifts, lower the boats. The whole crew will be on us. And then whoever said, give it up, got shot. And that was the last part of murder, right? Yeah. Because then the calling... They were trying to figure out... They were trying to make off with the treasure themselves. Right. I remember now. And let's see. You look like you're with the other topman. I guess I'll go see real quick. Where are you again? Because the first memory... Oh, you're over on the gun deck. Oh, right. Okay. And then you're also part of the Bitter Cold. Okay. So I'm just gonna really quickly go back in here and,
On her toes.
Go back there!
Here.
Captain!
Slack the lifts and lower the boats. The whole crew will be on us.
Give it up!
Give it up! Okay. So, you were a guy who, I think, yeah, you disappeared in the calling. Okay. So you were also part of the calling. And then... Let's see, there were 11 others present. Really? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're Edward Nichols, right? Oh, over here. 5. Second mate steward, that would make sense. 6. 7. 8. Who has the... There's the treasure. There it is. Okay. Wait, then who else is here? Oh. You are still hanging around. Lars Lind. And Peter Milroy. Oh, they were all beaten up. Oh, and hello, Finley Dalton. Wow, you just had such a rough go of things. Oof, that's not good. Okay. Well, based off of where you are, with all the other topmen and the bosun's mate, I think you are also going to be an unknown topman of some kind. But you said give it up. So it could be that you are Timothy? You're possibly Timothy Bootenman. Okay. We'll just have that be the thing for now. And we'll figure out the rest of it next time. So let me get out of this memory, which the door is up here? Question mark? No. Where is the door? How do I exit? How do I get out of here? Ah, there it is. Okay. So yes, we'll get out of here, and then we will do more of this next time. Next Saturday. Figure out the rest of the names. Ugh. Can't believe we're over halfway. I mean, I would have hoped to have all of this done, but, you know, take what you can get. And the fact that we solved all of that with just basic deductive reasoning in 2 hours, I'd say we're doing pretty well for ourselves. Also, there was a little bit of guesswork. Okay. Just a little bit, but still. Alrighty, well, that is going to be it for me. And, yeah, let's autosave, quit to title, and we'll find out who we can raid. Let's do that. Let us do that. Alright, Nope, not Twitter. Twitch. There we go. Let's see. We got Honkai Star Rail. We got Rain World. Ooh. Someone is singing. I wouldn't mind to listen to singing. Oh, but Sugar Chapeau is playing Risk of Rain. And I was just talking about Sugar Chapeau earlier, so I think we'll go and check in with them. Alrighty, we're gonna go raid Sugar Chapeau. So let's go do that real quick. Well, thank you again for watching. And I hope that you all have a good rest of your week. Except, definitely remember that we are going to be streaming tomorrow. We're going to be finishing up Tears of the Kingdom. And I'm very, very excited for it. Alright. So let's raid Sugar Chapeau. Start that. Alrighty. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you all have a good rest of your night. Or whenever you're watching this, I hope you're having a good time. Alrighty. Take care. Bye-bye.